podcast where we talk about life and recovery and a wee bit more. Yeah.
Laundry and mostly food.
Laundry. Oh, yeah. Laundry. I hadn't forgotten. There hasn't seemed to be any laundry. I said, when did I say I would do your laundry till and relieve you of the burden of your worst enemy?
End of the year.
End of the year. Then the laundry machine broke.
The dryer broke.
Mm-hmm. So your
Which
job today
just means that you have to hang my clothes.
No, I don't. Yeah, I think we might do laundry very differently. But I will do. Service work is service to others done their way, not my way. So I want to do service work. So I want to do the laundry how you want it to be done. Not neglecting my own laundry. Anything got on today? Anything you want to talk about? Nothing?
No, I didn't come in prepared with anything.
You didn't come in.
Did you?
I felt my foot is getting better, but I'm going to, what's the word that I hate is pivot. I think I'm going to switch gears, and I need to continue my physical efforts of discipline. And man, I unravel easily. Just like a house of cards that I put my physical weight on. Anyway, I would like to resume on the pedal bike in the basement.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think it's a compromise. The rucking, I think I'm going to put away for the winter. And I think I might have hurt my foot because of it. Maybe I'm not geared for the military after all, but we'll pick that up in the spring because I do like being outside.
When you're 50. It seems like a good time to pick up a new physical activity that's a little bit in the extreme.
Oh, you think it's extreme? Is that how you look at me? You're like, do you tell people my husband's a rucker? He's into extreme sports.
Anyway.
Is that what you say? Are you proud of me? I never heard you say that. It's an extreme.
I just think you should be aware that when you take on new things, you could hurt yourself.
Now. I feel fancy. I feel very manly now. Thank you for that encouragement.
Do your reading.
No, that's real extreme. I've been doing extreme sports, working out, and that's how you've been looking at me. No, that's man. I'm gonna be smiling all day about that. That has brought me great confidence today. I was on shaky ground earlier, but no, I'm an extreme athlete.
Or you're just an extremist.
I'm just going to soak on your gentle words. They're more profitable. Good morning.
I think the bike sounds like a great idea.
Okay. We'll see how that goes.
At 6 a.m.?
It's so boring. You just sit on a bike and...
You can watch stuff.
Watch what?
Teachings.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Chromecast.
I try not to... Yeah. I try to engage what's happening in the present. But yeah, maybe
but if you can't look at nature and you're stuck in the basement and you're not going to do it,
I could
listen to a teaching or watch something.
Like the fireplace channel or the aquarium.
I'd say the aquarium is probably going to be more interesting.
No, I need a bunny rabbit field of little bunnies.
Just put on like a nature show.
Okay. That's what
about bunnies.
when I go rucking, I see bunnies.
I'm sure there is a bunny.
I count my rucking in bunny sighting. Like this was a 5 bunny sighting rucking day.
I'm sure there's like a bunny sighting channel.
I'm losing all of my extreme male sportness right now.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, a bunny.
All right.
Let's get into our reading. Let's get into the business. 5th. So we've been talking mildly about the reward of a new way of living. So 5thly, I have learned to live one day at a time. I have finally realized that the great fact that all I have is now, the present. This sweeps away all vain regret, and it makes my thoughts of the future fear-free. Now is mine. I can do what I want with it. I own it, for better or worse. What I do now is, in this present moment, is what makes up my life. My whole life is only a succession of nows. I will take this moment, which has been given to me by the grace of God, and I will do something with it. Make what I do with each now. What I do with each now will make me or break me. Am I living in the now? Question mark. Meditation for the day. We should work at overcoming ourselves, our selfish desires, and our self-centeredness. This can never be fully accomplished. We can never become entirely unselfish, but we can come into the realization that we are not the center of the universe and that everything does not revolve around us at the center. I am only one cell in a vast network of human cells. I can at least make the effort to conquer the self life and seek daily to obtain more and more of this self conquest. He that overcomes himself is greater than he who conquers a city. That is a quote by somebody. Prayer for today. This is my prayer for you and for you and for me. I pray that I may strive to overcome my selfishness. I pray that I may achieve the right perspective of my position in the world. Can I get an
Can you summarize this
amen?
meditation?
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right. The meditation part or the thought of the day? To summarize, a little backtrack, the gift that I have today is that I live in the present where God is. God is eternal. God is outside of time. So time, like my relationship with God has to be in the present. If I'm in fear of what's going to happen, that means I'm in the future. If I'm resentful of what did happen, or I wanted different results or whatever it is, then I'm living in the past and I'm not here in the present. And that is the gift of the spiritual life with God.
To be in the present?
To be in the present with him, present and pleasant. And I have a relationship with God in those terms. And so the work of one day at a time is that I have a relationship that I have to work on with God one day at a time, which will solve all of my other problems. And so it says, we will never be rid of selfishness. I agree with that. In the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, it talks of one type of self-centeredness that we have to be rid of or it kills us. It doesn't say all unselfishness.
Self-pity.
It says one selfishness. And basically what they're referring to is the selfishness that I play God. And so I think there's selfishness that crop up. And I think our work on a daily basis is to maintain our relationship and grow in that with God. And then my job is to look at selfishness coming at me through the cast of characters, through the outside cues that pop up inside of me and go, oh, she's trying to put you down. She's trying to put you in your place. You better show her who's boss. Or whatever it is, Captain Recovery, Baby Macy, all of my little cast of characters. That's my job of what gets in the way of my relationship with God and my other human beings. And so I think the gift is in this new way of life, in the spiritual life, I have to operate outside of the confines of time and live in the present with God all the time. And so I think that's very hard, because we have little data machines, we have busy lives, we have to go to work, we have to, whatever it is. Yeah. And maybe that's part of me even recognizing in the morning, like cycling, I like being outside. I don't listen to music. Like, I just like being in the sun's coming up. Oh, there's a bunny. And I'm just like, for me, I feel like there's a focus on the relationship of God. And so I get inspired and I start meditating on certain things. And for me, I've never really done that in my working career. But and that's why I was saying, like, downstairs, would I still be able to engage in that? I don't know. In the present, or do I have to take myself somewhere else and watch a teaching? And there's definitely nothing wrong with that. But I definitely do not want to watch the news. I don't want to scroll my Facebook, because that takes me out of the present very quickly. I'm not mature enough to scroll Instagram, because that puts me in fear and comparison and all of that stuff. So, Auntie Sue's here. Hi, Auntie Sue. Yeah, that's kind of the meditation today. Am I living in the now? And then maybe the question of this day is like, what's taking me out of the now?
Mhm.
What kind of shakes my tree and I fall out of the now tree? Is there such a thing? Stop laughing. Is there a
that's
now
funny.
tree? Yeah. Like what's shaking my tree and I'm falling on the ground going, oh, wow, there's all this stuff on the ground. I got to pick it up. Oh, and I'm actually supposed to be sitting in the tree singing. Horrible. Maybe that does work. I don't know. Any other closing thoughts?
We could just close with the prayer.
Let me pray the prayer once again. I pray that I may strive to overcome my selfishness. I pray that I may achieve the right perspective of my position in the world. My position, and I like to do that in the morning, is to recognize that I'm the child. He's the father. He's the one with the responsibility. My job is to be his representation because he's the principal. I'm the agent. He is the director. I'm the actor. I get my script from him. And ultimately, he's the employer and I'm the employee. And so that's the selfishness that I have to be rid of or it will kill me.
Mhm.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon. Can't
Thanks.
wait to get this day going. Yeah.
Have a
Bye.
great day. Thanks for joining.
Keep the peace. Be of good behavior. And we'll see you tomorrow.